Tommy woke up excited every morning, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. He'd jump out of bed, run to his mum, and ask the same hopeful question: Is it today? Is today the special day? His mum would always smile, her voice warm and gentle. Not yet, my dear Tommy. We need to be a little more patient. Tommy would let out a little sigh. Waiting was hard. Felt like the special day would never arrive. He tried to be patient, but a little bit of impatience always managed to wiggle its way into his heart. He just couldn't help but feel a tiny bit antsy. That night, as the moon cast a soft glow into his room, Tommy knelt beside his bed. He folded his small hands together and closed his eyes. In a quiet whisper, he began to pray. "Dear God," he started, "it's really hard to wait. Please help me be patient. I know you have a plan, and I want to trust you. Thank you for your perfect timing." As he prayed, a feeling of peace washed over him like a warm, cozy blanket. He knew God was listening. Tommy prayed the same prayer each night, putting his trust completely in God's plan, even when he didn't understand it. The days started to pass, one by one, but now something was different. Instead of just waiting and feeling impatient, Tommy decided to fill his days with kindness and joy. He became his mum's little helper in the kitchen, carefully stirring batter for cookies and setting the table for dinner. He loved the smell of baking and the feeling of being useful. When he played with his friends at the park, he made sure to be extra kind. He shared his favorite toys, took turns on the swings without complaining, and made sure everyone felt included. He discovered that when he focused on making others happy, he felt happier too. In the afternoons, he would spend time in his room, not just waiting, but preparing. Out colorful streamers and cheerful banners, decorating his walls with bright, happy colors. He even drew pictures of balloons and presents, imagining how wonderful this special day would be. Each evening, he'd look around at his decorated room, feeling a sense of accomplishment. And every single night, before drifting off to sleep, he would kneel down, fold his hands, and say his prayer. "Dear God," he'd whisper, "thank you for another good day. Thank you for helping me be patient. I trust you." Waiting wasn't just about passing time anymore. It was about growing. It was a time to practice kindness, to help others, and to strengthen his faith. He was learning that the time spent waiting can be just as important and beautiful as the moment we are waiting for. God's timing is always perfect. And then, one beautiful morning, it happened. The sun streamed through his window, seemingly brighter than ever before. Tommy woke up, and this time, he didn't even have to ask. His room was filled with colorful balloons that seemed to float in the air just for him. The sweet smell of a birthday cake with candles drifted in from the kitchen. His family came into his room, their faces beaming with love, and surrounded him with the biggest, warmest hugs. There were presents wrapped in shiny paper and boughs, and the whole house was filled with laughter and happy songs. Tommy looked at the balloons, the cake, his loving family, and a huge, joyful smile spread across his face. He laughed, a pure, happy sound that filled the room. "I'm so glad I waited," he exclaimed. "This is the best day ever." In that wonderful moment, Tommy understood everything. He learned that waiting, especially when you trust in God's plan, doesn't just lead to good things. It leads to the most joyful surprises. The waiting had made the celebration even sweeter. He realized that God's timing isn't just perfect. It's a promise of something beautiful to come. The joy he felt was more than he could have ever imagined, and it was all because he learned to wait patiently and trust. That night, as he knelt by his bed one more time, his heart was full of gratitude. He folded his hands and prayed, not just for himself, but for all of us. "Dear God, thank you for teaching us patience. Sometimes waiting is hard, and we don't understand why we have to wait. Please help us to be patient during those times. Help us to remember that your timing is always perfect. We trust you with all our hearts. We know that you have wonderful plans for us, filled with joy. Thank you for your endless love and for the beautiful surprises you have in store. Amen. Remember, my friends, always wait patiently and trust in God, because joy is coming. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories.